How's it going, everybody? This is the erroneous one here, the new Kingdom Hearts Union Cross video. Actually, hang on, let me fix it real fast. And there we go. Sorry about that, guys. I had to go fix the volume, make sure, or the notifications, make sure those didn't go off again. Hi, welcome back. I apologize for not being around too much the past few days, doing like more in-depth stuff. School's been very hectic. I just finished my midterms today, so that's a good thing. I did pretty well on my midterms. I made a 92 on today. Midterm, which is good. I mean, it's an A, obviously. Spring break is now this week, but unfortunately I have 2 labs due and then a test on the Monday right after spring break ends. So I'm not still going to have a whole lot of time to do a whole bunch of stuff either. I'll be studying and getting those labs done. But at least the major midterms are taken care of and they're over and done with now. But I did want to come in here right now, well, for several things. We'll talk about some quick updates real fast. So we're going to do some quick updates real quick on this one. And then we'll move into things coming out. So the first one is going to be, we have some maintenances coming on the 11th and the 12th. This is the 4-hour maintenance, which is going to take place on the 12th from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m., which is basically from 12 p.m. until 4 p.m. If you're in Central Time. So hopefully we're going to get some things coming in there. Some things were kind of like, this is going to be for Union Cross. So hopefully we'll get some additions in that one. The other one over here too as well for the 11th is going to be from 2:30 a.m. until 5:30 a.m. So that's a 3-hour one. But that's also because of the change up. It's only going to be an hour-long maintenance, but it's because of the daylight savings time is going to go into effect. So that's why that one's kind of like that. Now, rumors had abounding, not really rumors per se, but like, you know, talk has been abounding about what these are going to consist of. One of the big ones that I'm looking forward to is going to be the level cap increase is supposed to be coming out in this one. Rumored anyway. It is one thing that they talked about during the that stream they had a few days ago for the game. So there was that, and then there was also talk about getting moon gems in the game more, so you can get those reverse keyblades leveled up, which I think would be fantastic. I still want to see a keyblade that is the reverse type of the fairy stars. I would love that, but you know, that, and they did mention too as well how they're going to be showing the reverse medals some more love in the future, and what could be better than that than a reverse version of the fairy stars combined with our reverse power blades. So hopefully we'll see that come into effect. I would definitely want to see that one. But those are kind of like the big things from the maintenances, and we'll talk more about them when they are actually completed and we actually see for sure what we get in them. Here's one, guys, the boss time attack event. Oh, man. Okay, so we're getting the Pinocchio boosters, which will strengthen our magic metals. That's cool. The cool thing in these ones is also that the boosters are fairly easy to get a hold of. They're not locked behind the hardest of these time quests. But these time quests can get rather difficult. Exceedingly difficult, actually. The one that most people are getting stuck on is the Blizzard Lord one, which is the 5th and final one from the magic port, because there's 5 different quests for each type: power, speed, and magic. I've already gone and done this. I did it when I was, I started it anyway. I started it while I was at campus doing my midterms, and I actually finished it today, right before my last midterm, basically. So I will be coming to you guys at pretty much after this video, and I'll be showing you guys the setup I used for it. You know, what I used for these quests and everything, and what I used for them, and my thoughts behind getting them done. One thing I can say though is that these quests are not free to play friendly for the most part. I haven't seen a workable free to play setup for the Blizzard Lords just yet. I'm hoping that I will keep on working on it myself, and by free to play, well, I shouldn't say free to play, as free to play as friendly as I can possibly get. And by that I mean medals that were, you know, 5 mercies, that where they had banners like the debut banner deal, this the heavy hitter deal. Those banners where they, you know, didn't cost much, like they were either falling price or they were 1,500 jewels. You were guaranteed certain medals in each pool. You know, things that are more readily available to most players are what I'll be focusing on myself, and what I'll be on the lookout to share with you guys as well. On top of that too, if you guys do have a setup that was more player friendly, please, please, please share it down there in the comments below so that other people can read it and, you know, try and get all the rewards from these quests. I think that'd be awesome if you guys could do that as well. And then again, I'll keep on looking. I'll be looking for setups. If I find setups, I will get them out to you guys either on Twitter, or I will post them on a video showcasing it, how it worked out for everybody, and you know, we'll go from there, of course. On the flip side of that one too as well, again, the boosters are not locked behind the hardest quest. I think they're on either on the 3rd or the 4th quest of each slot, because there's 15 quests in total. In each batch of 5, I think it's like the 3rd or the 4th. I think it's the 3rd, I want to say. 3rd or 4th. Yeah, 3rd or 4th. So they aren't locked behind, you know, the hardest ones, so you can get the boosters. The boosters are fairly readily available, so you guys can go through, get the boosters, and then go back and try and do the ones you guys can complete with the magic medals being beefed up. That's an option. So keep that in mind, you guys. We have the new Union Cross one. Same thing as always, guys, only this time we get this. Actually, I kind of like the donut cap. I've seen some hilarious images now, people's pets with that donut. In particular, if you guys have the pig avatar and you guys have the super bushy eyebrows and the donut, it looks hilarious and I love it. If I had the pig avatar parts for my pet, I would actually be rocking that right now. Maybe like the little beard too, because that's kind of funny. But it's Union Cross. I think as always, we're gonna get 3 magic mirror sets. We do have the magic broom set too. And the chat phrase, let's chat. Which is kind of awkward to put in there considering you can't really chat in the Union Cross missions. But maybe that's something they'll be working on with the current update. Who knows? I know that eventually we're supposed to get the PvP version of the game. Maybe that'll be readily available in there for chatting. Who knows? We'll find out. And the last one, guys, is one of the bigger ones. We all knew this because, again, they announced this at the event as well too, but it's the EX flying price deal for Riku, and he has double the drop rate, which is very, very interesting in how fast you can get him. Basically, I think, and bear with me when I say this, because, you know, math, right? I think the rate of getting him is like 10.6% per pull. You have a chance of getting him, which is way, way higher. Well, maybe it's a little lower than that. I forget how it panned out. I think it was 10%, but I could be wrong. I could be timing or misthinking something on what I was saying. Either way, better chance of getting him in a pull within the first 5 pulls in particular. That happens to a lot of people now. He is guaranteed with 5 attack dots filled up, which is good. It is a falling price deal, even better, and he's guaranteed within 15 draws. You can, of course, get the boosted one. You're going to get 3 magic mirrors per pull, but it also comes with the new Key Art 2 version of the World Ends With You Neku medal right here. Which is pretty nifty. So we can go in here and check him out. Yeah, here is Riku. So he does 3 hits for 1 turn. Target's upright defense goes down by 2, magic by 7, and he inflicts more damage to higher HP. 2 cost, max multiplier of 11.83, which ends up being like 13.4 something, I think, when you counter in the magic boosters in there. Which isn't, you know, it's not the greatest in the world, but that -2 upright defense down counts for a heck of a lot of added damage stacked on top of everything else. And he is AoE. He isn't a single target medal that, like, for instance, Final Fantasy, Record Keeper, Terra, or even the Warrior of Light deal. He hits everybody for that -2. So this opens up a lot of setup options with him in order to go through and get things done, making sure you're getting max damage on every opponent in case they're mobs. Obviously, if the enemy is a single target enemy, then you're still going to want to use Terra if you got her, or your Warrior of Light if you are lucky enough to get him. So he's going to have a lot of utility. He isn't as bad as some people are saying he is at all by any means. I think he's going to do a lot going through there. Yeah, his multiplier isn't as high as some of the AoE ones we have now, but when you factor in that -2 upright defense down, and then on top of that, if you manage to get more than 1, since his rate is pretty good, and you are looking to roll that extra attack on him, that's just gonna be, and if you combine him with like one of like the Wayfinder trio, so for instance, if you're using Fairy Stars, you put him in the 3rd slot, because he will be better than a baseline Days Riku, because -2 down as opposed to 1 up for the upright buffs, either attack or defense down, -2 is the one that out. And then so you move it into your HD Shion, which could copy your HD Ventus EX. So then you also get the extra 30% guilt for everything else going through there. And then say at the end of that you have your Terror or your Warrior of Light on top of that too. It's just gonna deal so much damage and make so many setups just way more power intensive than you ever thought they're going to be in the first place. It opens up a lot of doors. So I think it's worth trying to get a hold of at least one. Maybe do at least 5 pulls in them if you're still saving, because again, anniversary is next month. It'll be here very soon. So saving jewels is going to be an important thing as well, to make sure we're ready for whatever kind of deals are going to give to us during anniversary. So 5 pulls I think is worthwhile. You know, get it down to the 19,000 jewels, and try and get within 5 pulls, because that's happening for a lot of people. A lot of people have been getting it within 5. I think between 5 and 8 pulls has been like the sweet number version for pulls to get this guy. I'd pulled him already earlier, and I got him on my 11th pull, but that's just me. So that's a possibility as well too. Neku here is interesting too as well. Basically, he's a new metal that is going to once again deal more damage the more Lux is collected in that stage. He's at tier 7. He has upright power, AoE, 4 gauge cost. These guys are amazing for raiding, obviously. That's going to be their main goal in life, is raid. And it's cool that we're finally getting them now. I don't mind them. They are pretty powerful. Even without the raid bosses into effect, they get strong. You can get Lux pretty guys easy. I think that the limit is like, I want to say it's like 500 Lux or something like that. I think it is to get his max multiplier going through there. I believe, and you can get that pretty easy going through most stages, just in there. So he'll have a lot of utility for a lot of things regardless, and he gets pretty powerful going in there. So this is actually a really cool medal to see in there. And eventually we're going to get the magic and the speed versions. I think the magic version was the Yuna, Riku, and Pain trio medal, and the speed one was something else. But on the flip side of that too, guys, talking about this medal here, because I am going to do a video, I'm going to pull for a second one pretty soon, and I'm going to be able to do that thanks to Kota. Kota, my dude, donated to my channel, and I really appreciated it, man. Honestly, I didn't even expect it. I didn't anticipate it. I was literally coming out of my final. I just finished my final exam, walking out, you know, and you're kind of in like the post-test phase where you're going like, okay, I passed it. I know I did well on it. You know, you're walking out, kind of shaking still. You know, just like, okay, it's over and done with. It's over and done with. You know, I go to my locker. I get my phone out and everything. Pull out my bag from like the locker. Look down, and it says I got it from Streamlabs. It says I got a donation. And then Kota sent me a message via Discord and told me he donated. The message, actually, I really appreciated. I do want to share it with you guys here. He says, hey, you might recognize me from the KHUX post I usually send your way on Twitter. I do. Yes, it's where I recognize you at first, man. Wanted to show my appreciation for what you've done so far, despite juggling work and school. Use this on literally anything, KHUX, YouTube channel, or in real life. You're awesome. Thanks, man. That was like that's probably like the best thing I could possibly see after I get that final exam, was seeing that somebody donated to me. And he donated a fair chunk of change to me too as well. I'm not going to get into exact amounts because he didn't give me the go-ahead to do that, and some people don't want that known, which is fine. It's no big deal. But the fact that he donated at all, I mean, I appreciate it so much. Thank you so much. So I'm going to be doing a video after this one of me pulling for a second Riku. I'm not going to fuse them or anything just yet in case another high score challenge comes out pretty soon for them, where he will be 8% booster. And plus, I don't need to trade him right now anyway. But we'll see what we can do off that one. Right now, I still have... I get it within 11 turns. That's right. I spent 4 turns. I got one earlier. Like I said, I got my earlier one in within 11 turns. Did a few more pulls today because it's giving me really good drop rates as well. So I don't want to load the 11 turns. Hopefully I'll get within a few turns, but I'm only able to do that thanks to Kota. I do appreciate it because the money that Kota donated to me is what I'm going to start putting into my anniversary funds for the game when anniversary does come. So again, man, thank you so much for the donation. I really appreciate it. And to everybody else who has donated or done super chat donations to me or any of that, guys, always thank you so much. More than anything else, guys, thank you always for still supporting me, for still watching my videos, commenting on my channel, liking my videos and everything. It does mean the world to me. I do greatly enjoy doing this with you guys. It's why I'm still doing it, you know, because I love the interaction I have with you guys. And I like talking to people about the game that I enjoy. It's for the series that I enjoy. Despite the frustration the game can give us in a lot of ways, you know, I still have fun with it. I still have fun. More than else, though, the game is still fun to me because of the interaction with you guys. People who watch my videos and everything, if I talk to you on Discord or anything, you guys keep me engaged in the game. This game wouldn't be the same. This channel wouldn't be the same without you guys there. So, again, thank you. As always, Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks again, Coda.